Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Tuesday, December 10th, around 7 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. The eruption on the Reykjanes Peninsula has come to an end. Since the 8th of December, no glow is visible in the spatter cone's crater, and this is just the next phase as the region continues its uplift. The last eruption lasted for 18 days. We also have your white Christmas forecast here. That is the GFS model through December 26th. Keep calm. It's boom time. Well, as predicted last night in the update, wildfires are striking Southern California in the Malibu area, fanned by gusty winds. The named Franklin fire burns a destructive path through Malibu. Over 18,000 people have been evacuated, and we do have video of that burning here. Firefighters continue to battle the Franklin fire off Malibu coast as strong winds whip across LA. The latest number is actually 2,800 acres burned with 0% containment, and it is burning near homes. Take a look. Some homes have been destroyed in the fire, but officials do not have the exact number of damaged structures yet. LA County Fire Chief Anthony C. Marone said Tuesday morning. There also were no reports of deaths or serious injury, he said. Multiple parts of the city of Malibu, including City Hall, are under evacuation warnings, and many residents have had their power shut off to allow firefighters to fight the fire. So that is the latest update. Ooh, you could see there's a house right there. And fire all around it. More structures right near the fire there. Our hearts and prayers go out to all those affected in the region. A developing bomb cyclone with an atmospheric river is not going to blast the west. This one is coming to the eastern U.S. A rapidly strengthening storm packed with a fire hose of moisture will swing across the eastern United States through Wednesday night with areas of flooding rain, damaging winds, and major travel disruptions. Here is the flooding rainfall Wednesday through Wednesday night from Dover, Delaware, all the way north up into Maine, where the heaviest rainfall will occur. And it's going to be very windy. We're talking 50 to 70 mile per hour gusts along the entire coast from Halifax down to Virginia Beach. And that means power outage risks. Wednesday through Wednesday night from Boston up through Portland and Bangor out through Halifax, you could be seeing some power outages, regional ones, so be prepared, not scared. A quick look at Lake Mead water levels shows the lake is rising again. You remember a few years ago, the fearmongers said that this lake was going to dry up. It's now at, 3-year highs and rising. Lake Powell doing quite well as well, 3-year highs there. Still well below full pool, but that will change as we probably will be getting record snowfall this season. Here is the snowfall in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, and 72 hours across the U.S., and that snowfall in the Northeast is going to continue. And here's the full forecast. Critical to extremely critical fire weather conditions in Southern California will continue as that fire is 0% contained. Excessive rainfall along the central Gulf Coast. Damaging Santa Ana winds and very low humidity will result in critical to extremely critical fire weather conditions through Wednesday across Southern California. Red flag warnings are in effect. Isolated, severe thunderstorms will produce heavy to excessive rainfall and flash flooding along portions of the Gulf Coast and into the southeast. And we'll take a look at the map in a moment. It appears frost and freeze warnings extend all the way down. Oh, those are winter weather advisories? Are you kidding me? No, it is a freeze watch in Texas, the next of the Schmexis. So heed the warnings. Freeze warnings and watches in southern Texas. So let's take a quick look at the GFS model here and see that severe weather threat. And we'll walk it through. There it is in the southeast, Georgia, South Carolina. That's going to move east. And the band will strengthen in just a few hours overnight and into tomorrow morning, moving east and exploding. And there's that bomb cyclone with severe weather on the front end for the East Coast and flooding rain. And on the back end, a cold front and accumulating snow through Thursday as it rapidly moves up into Canada on Friday. And everything clears out here. So let's take a look at the GFS model and see the total snowfall from the event. That's about all that's going to fall there. About a foot in the downwind of the lake regions, maybe a foot and a half up there in Buffalo. And system after system to pummel the east. And starting early in the weekend here, Thursday, Friday, and through the weekend, heavy snow for the west, bringing some pretty severe totals up to 4 feet down the Sierras or more. So we'll keep a close eye on that, as that is going to be an impressive system. Seismic update. It's a little bit of an uptick on the west coast today with the 4 magnitude and some aftershocks here offshore, rattling people's nerves off the coast of Petrolia, California, 4.2 there, and 24 aftershocks. Other worldwide, pretty normal activity. As we already said at the onset, the eruption has subsided at Svartsengi. The 7th effusive period since December 2023 has lasted 18 days, and it ranks as the 2nd largest eruption in terms of volume and area. So the eruption is now subsided at Svartsengi, but the area continues to swell, which means another eruption is imminent. Quick look at space weather. We did have a slight uptick in activity today with an impulsive high-level M flare there and multiple other M flares. And this is care to a new active region turning into view in the southeast quadrant, producing an M6.4 solar flare earlier this morning. The coronal mass ejection headed away from Earth. Now, don't miss out. Even though it's going to be a bright moon, the Geminid meteor shower peaks this week. And here's what you can probably expect. It's possible to see up to 120 meteors per hour under dark conditions when the Geminids peak each year, but unfortunately, the almost full moon could interfere with shooting star hunting efforts when the Geminid meteor showers peak overnight on the 13th and 14th of December. But while the moonlight will wash out the fainter meteorites, it will still be possible to see some of the bigger ones and the brightest. So it's definitely worth a look if you have clear skies. Get out and look south. And we covered this a few weeks ago, but I think it's important to bring it back for a number of reasons. The first ever study finding cancer-causing chemicals in that black plastic food contact items like the black spoons and spatulas many of us have in our drawers. Well, the good news is you can get rid of them. And we will link you below to the peer-reviewed study that shows alarming amounts. Here, the study found the highest levels of toxic flame retardants in sushi trays and spatulas and a beaded necklace. And we're talking about flame retardant chemicals found in 85% of the analyzed black food products, with total concentrations ranging up to 22,800 parts per million of chemicals that are in the banned substances like Deca BDE and its replacements such as 2,4,6 tribromophene. That all sounds great, doesn't it? It's even been detected in women's breast milk, for goodness sakes. Absolutely horrific. Well, you know what you can do? Head over to the Oppenheimer Ranch Project Preparedness Store and get yourself some wooden spoons and spatulas for your friends and family for the holiday season, and tell them to throw out that black garbage. All of the top-ranked spoons and spatulas you can get in the store, and even the best seller there, the Zule Kitchen 6-piece. So do yourself a favor, support the channel, support your friends and family, lose the black plastic, and get yourself some wooden spoons. And that's a wooden spoon, boom. Please share the video. We're shadow banned. We need your help to grow. Hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. If you are not, it really helps us grow. And most importantly, be safe. We love you.